see where you're watching from on Sideline or YouTube or Facebook. A little low for a ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the inning we go. Top of the lineup. Sadie. How do you feel about her making her way to the top of the lineup? Pretty cool, huh?
I love it. The first game worked out well. So let's see if we can continue the momentum. There. Not
bad. Sadie with a nice.
Oh, with a nice bounce.
A nice bopper.
That's all it takes sometimes. A little bounce around.
So Sadie gets the juices flowing as we keep the lineup kind of shifted up a little bit. Here comes Holland. Flashback to the last game when that nice 2-run homer. How do you feel about that, Dad?
That was amazing.
And a triple?
Proud of her. Yeah, and a triple too. Great game.
1 game. What a sequence. Oh my, Lanta.
Wanted that one.
So pitcher number 2, Sato for Oklahoma, had a chance to talk to some of the Oklahoma legacy squad. They're from Mustang, Oklahoma.
Mustang.
Ball 1 ball and a strike.
Bit of a drive.
A little bit right outside of Oklahoma City. He said a couple-hour drive. Made the trip here. But he said loving what they're seeing. Everyone's so nice. Great place for softball. Everyone's kind of welcoming. Explaining the year-round thing we have going on here. It's kind of many more trips to come. They said for these Oklahoma teams. Nice. So 2 balls and a strike for Sadie.
Oh,
Sadie smashes one.
Get out of there.
Oh my goodness.
Golly, and what a hit.
And everyone just kind of held their breath on that hit, Adam. That was a beautiful hit by Sadie. Tip your cap to the left fielder on that one. That's impressive.
She wanted it.
They let her off the rails for that one.
Yeah.
So here comes Birdie, followed by Cash Money on deck. 1 ball, no strikes.
Early in the season, that would have been a triple probably.
Easily, man.
But we'll drop that ball. But you get to this level, everyone's going to play the best game.
Best foot forward, man. I'll tell you what. So that was a good hit. Oh my gosh. Wow. Glad everybody's okay on that one. A near miss there for a passerby behind us. Safest spot in the dugout is behind the plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here comes Birdie. Dialing in on this pitcher here. 2 strikes on Birdie. Birdie trying to take care of 2 birds with 1 stone there. Adam. You like that?
Yeah, I do like that.
Evens up the count as Sadie will still second. As we march on our hope to get to the champ series, the next game. 1 game away from the championship round, Adam.
Great feeling. Proud of the girls. They play hard. Oh, nice. Bird with the hit.
Runners on corners. Nice hit.
Go. You got to slide. You got to slide. Didn't make it. Good girl, Sadie.
Sadie brings home a run to make it a 1-0 game. Nice McRibby by Birdie to put up some runs.
I was worried there. I was like, she's going to get thrown out here.
Not today, she says.
Coach Hawk's like, no, go. You got to slide.
Ball 1 up high for Cash Money. So Shiloh on deck, Cash Money at the plate. 1 out, runner on second. 1-0 Chaos. Set the tone early on this one.
Yes. Pitcher's a little wild as he gets there.
A lot of height on this team, this Oklahoma team. 2 balls, no strike. 1 out. Three balls, no strike. 1 out. So
I feel like this game's going to need 6-7 runs. This is one of those.
We're going to need some insurance runs
you need
for
to
sure.
get runs early.
Oh my. Hitters count for Cash Money. Shout out to Cash's mom and dad for giving us some nice sweet cookies during the game. That was awesome. Thanks Cash's mom and dad. David and Matt. Owe you for that one. Oh.
Here, Bird. Good job, Bird.
So Birdie runs 1 in. That was a lucky shot there. Birdie takes advantage of it.
He was a lot of shot right there. Speed it out.
Puts a couple runs on him. So here comes Shiloh. So all day long, the bats have been flowing. And I'm proud of that. But,
let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get a few more here.
2 runs on a team like this, man, we'll take it. Presents for strike 1. Shiloh takes the bait. Shiloh coming into this game batting 3-hole while Hannah's on deck for cleanup. 2 outs. Strike across. Throwing a little bit of extra something on that pitch there. Had some extra Tabasco behind that pitch. Make it 0-2. And swings away. Foul ball.
Good job on the youngster, right? I like that. You're not afraid to throw each other.
Yeah, that was a good. Good. Bring it back, you know. Foul tip, you know.
It's all about getting the right call.
Watching for that, you know. Could have gone a different direction. They made the right call. Teamwork. And kids are swinging. One more. Here you go. Keep this. So we'll go to the bottom of the first. Oklahoma Legacy team. The heart of Oklahoma. You know, this is my hometown, Adam. You know, they're right outside of Lawton. Yeah. Mustang area. So obviously I want Khaos to win, but playing a team in my hometown area. Our entire family is from this area.
It'll be fitting then if you go home to your family at the end of the day and be like, hey, we beat y'all.
Yeah, we beat you.
Came to my area.
You came to my hood.
We beat you. Not only that, my daughter.
Yeah. So we'll bring Reagan out to the circle.
Mustang, Oklahoma. Yeah,
Mustang.
Mustang's got the Wichita Mountains. Beautiful area up there.
Yeah, it's a great place to go for a nice little hike. We used to go up there as much younger kids. They have a you too?
Yeah. There's a bar, the restaurant called Chows My Ass. I don't know if you ever Chows My Ass bar.
I have heard of that. Yeah, I was a little too young for it at the time.
Good food. And Mears has great peach cobbler.
Oh yeah, man. Every year there was every April near Mount Scott in Oklahoma. There's a rattlesnake festival. Okay. And it's one of the most interesting things you'll ever see. You walk into a room full of hundreds and hundreds of rattlesnakes that are just being skinned, you know, and put in place for like belts and different, you know, ornaments and things. A little creepy, yeah, it is. We went in there, you know, they got trucks outside, food trucks. Not all snake, but you can choose a snake. Just a crazy.
Have you tried snake?
I have not. I'm more of a chicken kind of guy. Maybe bologna, you know.
Right.
If I get wild, maybe a little spam, maybe one day. But
no, you got to get history made there with bologna and spam.
That's true, man.
I've had frog legs. That's pretty good.
But there's the head coach of the Oklahoma Legacy. Boomer Sooner, that's right. Good man. Once again, no music owned by the rights of Khaos. So leadoff batter for the Legacy, number 25, as Reagan comes into the circle. Birdie at third, Cashley at second, Holland at short. Ball 1.
So both coaches have their right calf tapped. Not left, it's right.
Maybe it's like that's how they get into the coaching club.
That's a softball initiation club.
They get in, have to tap the calf.
The right calf has to be tapped.
Hadley at first. Left field's going to be Anna. Center's going to be Shiloh, and right field is going to be, I believe it's Zadie or Evie. I can't see from here. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Reagan, number 25 at the plate. Up high for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike for 25, or excuse me, 15 Walker for the Legacy. 10 minutes off the clock. This one's set to go 70. Hitters count for 15 here. Walker. In a game where 2 runs feels like 100 in a tough team like this. Outside, take her base. So 15 will walk it over to first, bring 32 to the plate.
What a name.
Silk. Silky smooth batting in second. 2-hole here.
Smooth.
Tying run for plate.
She was the bunt.
And she in the box.
Small ball this year.
You know, I think there's a little bit of a cut the lead in half, kind of show your progression. Off the bat, literally early on in the game, not afraid of small ball.
Maybe this girl is really good at putting butts down, too. He's like, hey, you know what? Let's go run around.
Laying down the bunt early on. Moving bases.
Got a good throw. Oh,
I mean, not typical to see a 2-hole bunting, would you say? I mean, it's interesting.
yeah, that's kind of
Very, very interesting. But hey, they got this far for a reason.
He knows what he's doing.
1 ball and a strike. Nobody out. Low ball.
Reagan, she's pitched all weekend. You think maybe she's a little sore?
Oh, definitely.
Put some mileage on the arm.
Definitely wore some tread off today, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Go home and ice it.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Nice pitch there.
Evens up the count 2-2 with a runner on second, nobody out. 2-0 Chaos, holding on to a lead here, but tying run for the plate right now.
Nice pitch.
Swings away for strike out number 1. Reagan gets a K. So runner on second. Here comes number 2. Batting 3-hole in a pitcher versus pitcher. Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher, Adam. Reagan said we were talking about pitchers' situations. She said it's always in my mind it's backward when she's pitching to a left-handed batter. She goes, I see it, I feel it, but I just don't.
Yeah,
I can't get it. You know.
and it's not that common. You don't see a lot of lefties at this age.
She goes, I just don't understand left-handed.
Yeah,
You know, foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third. Number 2 at the plate.
everything would be opposite of what you're used to seeing.
Yeah.
You try to pitch inside outside.
You're mirroring your mechanics to the other side of the plate. It's different.
Good pitch.
Takes a piece of it. So as found Reagan's scope here, 1-2 count, 1 out. Nice little breeze here on this dirt field. Home field, man. We've played every game, every time on this field.
I feel like
feels like
the tournament, we need to call it Chaos Field.
Yeah, we do. Chaos field. High ball 2, even up the count, 2-2.
Let's get down.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Tying run for plate. Number 3 on deck for Legacy. Full count. One game away from the championship game, trying to hold on. Got her. K number 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts. There you go. Power through.
Do that.
Orlando having some fun over there.
Orlando fired up. Coach Hawk happy.
Chubs.
I like it. Here comes number 3.
This guy's ready to hit.
Outside ball 1.
I'm sure Reagan picks up on that too. They see the batter. Swing that bat, ready to go. Give her a ball outside. I like that choice right there.
I asked her if she prefers hitting, you know, against a taller stature or swing and miss. She says they're all victims.
They're all victims.
That was what she
I
said.
like the mentality.
Yeah, I don't care who it is. Just bring him to the plate. Next. Actually, I think what she said was next.
That's a winner's mentality.
Next.
Next.
2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Trying not to leave a runner stranded for Legacy here with 2 balls and a strike on.
If we get out of this with no runs, that would be
Huge success.
nice pitch.
Oh my! That's
foul.
just foul, just a little bit. A few feet away from a home run.
That's
2-2. So batter finds it. Left-handed batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes with a runner on third.
Pitch. Oh, beautiful. Right to the other field.
Little game stoppage on the turf field there. And got our bat boy all over it over there. Coach Hawk's youngest.
Good stop by Zara.
Full count.
It's always nice having Zara back there behind the plate. She does a great job keeping balls from your hands.
Zara's a great wall. Stops a lot of things. Great
Wall of Zara.
The great wall of Zara. Like a full count, 2 outs down to the last strike.
Nice pitch.
Oh,
Ooh,
my.
that was close. I don't mind that pitch. You know, she chases great, strikes out. If not, she walks.
Yeah, patience on the face of the batter.
Go to the next batter.
Runners on corners. Go ahead, run at the plate. Ball one. So runner will advance to second. So we have runners in scoring position, second and third. Go ahead, run at the plate. Oh, I got a little shoe, you know. I'm telling you, man. That's why I like your mindset of the Skechers no ties, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to invest in a pair of those. You know.
Skechers and the Hey Dudes, both of them money well spent.
See, Hey Dudes, I understand. Hey Dudes are kind of a trendy. I get that. You know, I broke into that early on in my career.
Did you?
Strike call.
What about the Toms? Those are good shoes too.
You know, I need a little more substance to them because I feel like I'm wearing a slipper. You know what I'm saying? It's
basic.
not thick enough. You know, I need more.
Yeah. Oh, nice miss.
Strike two. One strike away, Adam, from ending the inning.
Reagan's feeling it too. She's like, hey, Fuego.
In Fuego right now. Up high ball two. A little bit of pain on that shoulder. She's feeling it, she says.
Sure.
Holding on.
Definitely moved out of that. Nice bat play.
Full count. So you got a kind of a dynamic situation here. Strike away from ending it, or a ball away from bases loaded situation. And that's a foul ball.
Or base hit. Tied up.
Base hit easily. Tie things up.
A lot going on here. Bring it back.
Close one here. We're 20 minutes off the clock already.
She's pretty up.
The base is up. So we bring number 23 to the plate. Power hitter batting in the six hole. Yeah, I'm a little,
like a grand slam.
a little nervous here. Power hitter, not messing around. Oh, and the gap.
Getting base. All right.
Brings one to cut the lead in half. There goes the bat boy. Got some wheels on him. There he goes. That's so cute.
What could be worse? Any base, girls. Any base. Any base.
Number 10, Amador. Bases loaded situation here. 2 out rally for the legacy. Swings away for strike one.
This is what you expect from a semifinal matchup. Both teams really good, giving each other the best.
This bases loaded situation makes me nervous with a fast hitter like this. Outside ball one. I asked Reagan, I said, what's the worst thing on your mind? You're out there, bases loaded type thing. She goes, walking with the bases loaded is my worst nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Not the grand slam.
No. So I can take that, they hit it, but if I give it away, I can't understand giving it away. They take it from me and a hit, that's fine. But,
it's a good mentality. I like it.
2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. This pitcher, this batter, evens it up 2-2.
She's a warrior. She's like that. Likes to fight.
Fighter, number 10, battling out, bases loaded. 1 crack away from breaking this thing wide open. Can we get out of this inning?
This could be the bat of the game here. Strikeout would be huge.
Bat or pitch of the game right here.
Oh, that is close.
And I expect to see a lot more of that as we get closer into the semis and the finals. Adam, there's going to be a lot more, a lot more tensions. Parents, be good. Be good, parents. And that will another jam one in, Adam. You kind of see a look. Take a moment. Coach Hawk's going to take a second. Coach Hawk, I'm so used to seeing him in the hoodie that just showing his elbows, man. He's
human after all.
Taking things. So we got bases loaded. Reagan taking a second here. Oh, look at this little dugout moment here. So 33 up to the plate, Perez. Bases loaded. So this coach, like I said, Oklahoma legacy coming in from Mustang area. I think you're right, Adam. Maybe we should all get a tattoo with Khaos. Kind of get a little something.
Celebrate the
kind of. What's the word when you call it when you their fraternity. What is that word?
Yeah,
like
that phase.
Initiation. It's like a there's a word for it though. Like
There is. I can't think of it.
it's something like indoctrination, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Ball one. One ball, no strike. 2 outs.
Initiation.
It's something like that, but it's like it's something deeper. It's like when they they make you wear the weird outfits and around a diaper type stuff. 1 ball, no strike, 2 outs. Oh, sweet molasses. That brings in 1. That's going to bring in 2. So they bring in 2 runs on that. Well,
it's a grander that we need to make that.
Adam, this batter terrifies me.
They have a lot of batters out there. They're scary too.
So we're going to take a moment and talk things over.
You could say runner interference, I guess.
I don't know. Been called a few times in the World Series. I haven't seen it called here much this weekend. Have you?
I have not. And there could be something to be made because the runner did kind of cut in front of the catcher's path, but I'm not sure what the rules say.
Do they have possession of it or not? Gotta love some drama though. It's
That's probably what Coach Hawks can clarify.
I think he's also adapted well to the moniker of Coach Hawk. Everybody calls him that these days. That's kind of you're welcome out there, Coach. He said his next tattoo is going to be an eagle or a hawk of some kind with a ball in its talons. Just made that up, but it sounded cool. So 22 minutes down. We got runners on the corners. Howard, hitter number 4, tallest kid in the lineup at the plate right now. Ball called. So runner on second.
Second base.
So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Reagan looking to battle back in this one, a 2-out rally. Can she battle back and end the threat here? I even asked her one time, I says, does the chants and things like that bother you? She goes, no, because whenever I strike them out, they usually quiet down a little bit. So
that's the ultimate way to shut them up, right? I love that.
So we'll bring in a new look. Give Reagan pitching change. That's good. Good effort. Good job. Bring in Hannah.
Well, all weekend. So,
Hannah pitched the lights out and Fuego all weekend as well. Both these pitchers doing their part. Hannah, of course, coming off that amazing Myatt run, the historic Myatt run of 40-0. Saw him run around out here, literally running the bases just for fun. Myatt, so fast out here. So what's going through your mind right now, Adam? What are you thinking at this moment with us being about 25 minutes in?
Well, I think, it's kind of unfolded like we thought it would. What teams are going to score, what teams are going to hit. It's just, can we get out of this little pinch right now? It'd be nice to keep the 4-2. Get some runs.
4 runs is definitely not.
No, not.
We've come back from way more.
We talked about we're going to need 6-7 runs to win this game. This is what we're going to have to do.
Well, still plenty of time. 30 minutes-ish left.
And I love Coach Hawk, always willing to adapt the lineup, right? He kind of sits the team, knows what's going on, and adapts.
And this was definitely the right call. Give Hannah a chance to come in and
The beauty about softball is you can always bring somebody back in too. It's not like a major league sport. Once you take somebody out, you're out.
But all 3 starters, Hannah's a great pitcher, Birdie's a great pitcher. We have 3 reliable sources, out here. So Hannah, one of the most winningest Khaos teams ever. Coming over here. Nice strike call for Hannah.
I love that.
So the batter takes a moment to be confuzzled, Adam, I think, after that one. Confuzzled. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. And low ball, 31 count for number 4. And that's a macaroni. For 4-2. So Hannah gets out of that jam.
Yeah, and comes up. Maybe teammates of Hannah up there.
Yeah, some of Hannah's old teammates from the Chaos Mayan squad, rocking the legacy gold and black stripes. Love it. So, Coach Hawk told us I love listening to his sermons between games. You know, I get fired up. You know, kind of want to go out there and play myself.
Yeah.
You know, put me at third. He just always has that motivational way of saying, "Hey, look what you did versus other teams. Look how close you got." Things like that.
Right.
It's pretty cool. So here comes Coach Hawk, cheering his girls on.
That's a tough situation too. Coming in when you're already behind the count, getting it out. Good job for him.
Bringing in the same pitcher.
This pitcher was throwing some balls kind of long. We can take advantage of that. Get on base.
Definitely has a couple things in the arsenal. Seen some rise balls. Seen a couple of drop. Definitely a fan of the fastball, you can tell. And the spin on it, I just love the got great spin. A little English on it, is what they say. Is that the word?
A little bit of English.
So 2-run deficit for Chaos as we go to the top of the second. Of course, the advantage of being a home team in situations like this. Top of the second, we go. Here comes Hannah, who got out of a nice jam last inning. Great pitcher here.
Jam in the jelly.
Pitcher versus pitcher duel, here we go. So nobody on base. Hadley on deck.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Get out there. So close.
With the definitive play. Nice effort, nice run. That was about a foot and a half away from being safe. My favorite saying, Adam, if she was wearing a size 8, she'd be safe. So here comes Hadley up to the plate. I think we're going to talk things over out here. Maybe we're making sure everybody's okay. Everybody good? All is well? Okay. Nobody hurt, nobody foul. Here comes Hadley. Followed by Zara on deck.
Two of our power hitters come up.
Power hitter, meet at the lineup. 1 ball, no strike.
It's definitely important to get a few runs here. I think if we go 3 up, 3 down, that will not be good for momentum.
Momentum shift. Swing away, my lord. And that was a beautiful rise ball, right in the zone for Hadley. This pitcher, knowing her pitch selection, knowing she can get a little bit of distance on Hadley, a little taller. Kudos to the coach calling that one. You know, that's that thing, Adam, we talk a lot about with the mentality of it. You know, on the surface, you'd see a power hitter like Hadley and a pitcher come into the situation. It's almost like it's a mental battle. All of this is mental. Who's going to win this battle? Up high balls. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Zara on deck.
It is. All times mentally is the battle.
As Yogi Berra used to say, 90% of the game is half mental. 2 outs. Wrong place at the right time for out number 2. So here comes Zara, left-handed batter. Zara and I have a greeting now. Every time I see her, she goes, "What's good?" And we always say, "The Lord." She goes, "That's right." And she always gives a little shout out to the Lord every at bat. Very strong in her faith. Very proud of this kid. Strike 1. She did tell me my dad jokes must improve, or I'll be fired for my job of dad jokes. The pay was so good, you know.
That might be a bit over.
Pitch to contact again.
Had to grind out, so 3 runs.
3 up, 3 down for this pitcher. You know, comes in and puts the screws to it. So we'll come to the home half of the second. This legacy team looking to leave their legacy on this field. 2 runs up. So we're halfway through it, game clock wise. Official time of start was 1:45. This one should go 255.
And we're a second half team, right? We always go 13 strong, 14 strong.
Every time, and it's like, why do they do that to us? You know, I mean, I run out of tums by about the third inning.
You know our hearts are weak at our age.
Yeah, you know, we're weak. We need early runs.
Yeah.
So here comes the Hawk himself.
Look at the and I talking to Cash. He's like, hey, appreciate the haircut.
Let's strategize out here as Cash and Hannah talk things over. Hadley will go back to first. Birdie will stay at third as she watches, just kind of seeing. Birdie always a student in the game too. Great pitcher in her own right. Always watching what her peers do, learning how to third pose like she does. Left field's going to be Sadie. Center's going to be Shiloh. I believe right field is Evie. And of course Zara, the perennial starting catcher. One of the youngest kids on the team. Her and Hadley, the two youngest. So much height. It's interesting that the tallest kids on the team are some of the youngest.
That is true, right? Wouldn't think that.
Growth spurt, you know?
Just for those girls playing up a little bit. It's going to help them later on.
Natural athletes. And the arm is just impressive. I believe second base could be another 10 feet out and she'd still make the throw.
Zara's going to be fun to watch as she gets over.
College player type player right there. So 2 runs up for Legacy. Nobody's going by the rights of Chaos. Here comes number 13. Nobody on base. 2-run deficit. So ball 1 is called. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody on base. And that's a chopper in the left field, scooped up by Sadie, but not in time for a base hit. Here comes the bat boy, getting things done. Love it. Look at the wheels on that kid.
Yeah.
You ever ran that fast for anything, Adam?
No, not lately.
One time after the ice cream truck I did, I told you, but that was it. Fast kid. So officially halfway done with regulation on this one. 4-2 lead for the Legacy, bottom of the second. And a small ball pays off. Got her out, sacrifices, moves the run.
Well placed run though. That's about.
Yeah, I mean, it's spins a little bit, just a nice little 8-ball turn.
Great job on her part to do that.
I bet they practiced that 1,000 times, Adam. That bunt scenario.
That scenario is straight up.
Oh wow! Should be caught by Sadie. Nice job by Sadie.
Oh, she threw it back to second. Almost, yeah, way to go.
Nice catch in left field. Excuse me, Evie. I'm sorry, not Sadie. Evie, I did it again. Girls, I'm so sorry. 21. Good job, Evie.
We talked about our fielding. They've really improved.
Fielding is on
That's a
point.
great example right there. Oh, easy out. Nicely done.
You know, I've talked about this before, Adam, if we're going to start a restaurant like a sports bar, when you said Easy Out, there's 3 or 4 names I thought would be really cool to have as the name of a sports bar. Easy Outs is one. Love that. I've always been a fan of Loaded Bases. And it's essentially like a sports bar, baseball type thing, kind of a situation. Super Spuds. I always thought that'd be cool. Pretty cool.
You have to sell like a lot of cheese fries,
yeah,
wedges.
Just baseball type food, but I've always wanted a Loaded Bases as a restaurant.
Bases, all right.
Loaded Bases.
What about Strike Zone? That'd be a good.
Strike Zone would be a good one. Yeah, play lots of Kenny Loggins and 80s stuff. Send us your restaurant name in the comments, y'all.
Yeah, please do. You might. Who knows? Maybe
we'll get lucky one day and attribute it to you. Strike Zone's a good one. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sliders would be a good one. Bases loaded.
Yeah, you'd have to serve like sliders, wings, chicken.
All the things you'd expect at a baseball game, softball type of thing.
Well, we needed that 3 up, 3 down. That was great.
Yeah. Aces and outs, always a good one. Heads up, be a good one.
Heads up, would be a good one.
Be a great bar name. Heads up.
You got IHOP. Might as well have a heads up.
The Good Eye, that'd be a good one.
The Good Eye.
We could just take this into a franchise, Adam. Expand softball type restaurant names. the run rule.
And I think on the menu you'd have whatever you would choose. Each sandwich would have like a run roll, sandwich.
Like a run roll.
Yeah. Like a Reuben.
A grand slam. All the different types of food.
Grand slam has like 5 meats on there.
Yeah, man. You could have the drop ball. We could just go on and on with this, man. Make an entire theme.
Double play.
The double play could be like a combination 2 for 1 Tuesdays.
Absolutely.
I like what you're. We're see marketing is just on point. So here comes Evie up to the plate, followed by Anna on deck. But you're right, we did need that little advantage there. That quick 3 up and 3 down did help. Nice catch.
The momentum's changed. You can tell the girls are into it now. They're vocal. What they're doing.
Everyone's awake on both sides.
Yeah. Oh, nice try.
Foul ball in the box.
Everyone's like, you can bunt, watch me, I can bunt better.
Anything you can do, I can do better, right? Remember that as a kid?
Is that a Jordan commercial, if I remember right?
I think so. Gatorade, something like that.
Yeah.
So we got a runner attempting to go to first here if they can make this connection here. Nobody on base. Swinging away for strike 2. The strike zone. The hot corner. Why didn't we think of that one for a restaurant? The hot corner. Be a good one. Give us your vote for the best restaurant name, y'all, in the comments.
Foul ball. You serve as foul birds.
Yeah, like chicken. The foul ball.
It's tough to get freebies at this level.
Yeah, I think I'm going with the hot corner. That's probably going to be my favorite. The hot corner. We talked about favorite, softball sayings throughout the season, Adam, as this will be your and I's last kind of game together calling. It's bittersweet. So, I hate to see it go. It's been such a good season. It's so fun.
Anna with a nice hit. That was fun. Yeah, substitute's going to be over, but hey, we're going to go out with a win here.
Going to go out with a win, going to the championship series. Feel it. Anna gets a nice hit. So 1 out rally. Here comes Reagan, tying run at the plate, followed by Sadie on deck, top of the lineup. Here comes Reagan, rocking the dual braids today. Inside, ball 1, way inside.
Good take there by Reagan.
Yeah, way to watch it.
See if we can get on and still base here in a second.
Anna having a good weekend. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out.
Come on, Reagan, you got it, man.
Orlando wide awake.
I love the parents on this team. Everyone's into it.
Invested.
Everyone contributes. Everyone's the best.
Shout out to all the behind the scenes too. As like I said, it's his last weekend together. David, Amanda, Killian, of course, all the parents who make the shirts, the jerseys.
So many people.
Such a nice work. Nice bang play at second. What a turnaround. That was good.
That was tough, yeah.
Yeah,
I made it easy.
can't be mad about that. So 2 out rally situation. Here comes Sadie. Of course, the coaching staff behind Coach Hogg, Brooke, Darcy, swinging a miss for Sadie. Great squad here, Coach Cassie. Just an impeccable squad. Get along great. All in it for the right reasons.
They really care about the girls. It's nice to see.
It's easy to see. Strike 2. Darcy opening her home this past weekend for everyone to come over.
How cool was that on Friday night? The games got canceled. She's like, come on over, go watch the concert.
Such compassion for the kids. Of course, David, a great photographer, always getting us some good candid photos. Apparently, David's the guy to go to if you need a wedding photo or an old photo. He's got them all. He's got everything, man. Shout out to David for saving a few anniversaries here and there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach Hawk knows what I'm talking about. Oh my! Got him looking. So home half of the third we go as we're into the 30-minute range.
Yeah, we got to work quick here. Hopefully get 2 more innings.
So what's the official time? We're at 30 minutes. But what do you got on the clock? What time is it?
It's 2:27. So yeah, we're about 30 minutes ish, 28 minutes.
28 minutes of game clock left. Game clock set to expire at 2:55. So all of you watching out there, there's still time. A close one. As you get into these semis like this, we knew we had no doubt. So Coach Hawk, also with the leg tag. Is that like a coach thing, like a coach
I'm
requirement?
telling you, I think it's like part of the club.
Is it like a coach fraternity somewhere where it's like a leg tap?
Once you're in there, you're like, hey, you got
I mean, I don't know that I've never ever seen a coach without a leg tap. Now that I think about it, it's just part of the deal. You know?
Must be a softball thing.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful pitch by Hannah.
Yeah, that's a good start.
So here comes Zara again.
You know, we talk about pitchers needing rest. What about catchers, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much caught the whole weekend.
Zara catches, most games, and she does it so efficiently, so successfully.
It's all the grind on your knees and legs.
They always say the two hardest spots in the field, man. You're looking at, ironically enough, it's outfield and catcher. You know, that spot, just being there game after game after game. Because it's typically, you don't have utility replacements, relievers. You don't typically see much reliever catchers. They're in it for the long haul, the grind. The field manager out there directing traffic.
Yeah, you're the quarterback.
So you got to know a lot about the game, a lot about the field you're on. So ball one called for Hannah. Pitcher versus pitcher duel. Here's the starting pitcher for the Legacy. So one ball, no strike, nobody out. Strike called across the plate, 1-1. So one ball, one strike, nobody out. 4-2 Legacy. Home half of the third.
Nice pitch, right?
Right across, right in the funnel there.
Done. Great job. And this is the part where it's tough going against the left-handed batter. So you have to adjust your style.
Switch the style up, as 50 would say, and let the money pile up. Oh my! Beautiful. Way to go, hand down.
We need this too. We need to go 3 up, 3 out. Yeah. That breeze feels great.
Yeah, this is a great little time to be on the field, man. I'm digging it.
Oh.
So one strike for current batter. Number 3, number 17 on deck.
We got our outfielders pretty much right on the fence. They're anticipating the long ball.
With a hitter like this,
Smart. Good defensive position.
get on the other side of the fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That'll work. Shallow baseball.
and the defense really kind of scooping along, coming together, man. Close one here, you know?
Yeah.
Down to about 20 minutes of game clock, y'all. 22, 23-ish.
Stay here to that butt last time and leave some rubber.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey, get her a second. You're going to try. Shut up, Peter.
Double. And that's how it starts, Adam. You know, you get that believe in yourself mentality. Hats off to that batter.
I like the way the coach has his lineup. You got small, big, kind of
Left and right, very, very confuzzling to a pitcher, you know. Because you got gaps in right, gaps in left, gaps over the top. Just watches it, saw it, knows the zone.
It's important to keep this runner at second. Oh, right at the gap.
Right into the.
Let me try. Here's Zara. Oh, Zara! Oh, no! We had a chance at it. Just couldn't execute. Nice throw by the outfield. Beautiful throw. Is that Sadie with the throw?
That was Sadie with the throw. It was.
Nice. On point. A little short, but hey.
Taking a moment to tie the shoe. All I'm saying is Adam's onto something. If you have the Skechers cleats, is that a thing? Let's make it a thing. Stringless Sketcher cleats, man. I'm telling you. Slip right in, slip right out.
If you're at the Skechers, let us know. We'll help plug it for you.
I would love some Hey Dude cleats, man. I'll tell you what. Just knocking it. Should be caught. Into the threat. 5-2. So we'll go to another inning, Adam. We'll go 4 deep on this one.
They're going to give some runs, so not a lot of change. 5-2 versus 4.
So back to the hot corner. So let's talk about this. We're going to have a menu of like spicy foods, You know, Applebee's type food. What are we going with at the hot corner? You know,
I do like the variety of like chicken wings, you know, heat levels, you know, medium,
levels.
hot, jalapeno,
Let's go.
habanero. And then probably like shake it up, have like, you know, little tacos, Mexican tacos, something like that.
Different themes and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe days of the week, change it up.
Okay.
Maybe like a burrog, some kind of lasagna.
So top of the fourth we go. So I don't want to say I'm nervous yet, Adam, but I'm nervous. 20 minutes to go.
So this is our inning, right? Late innings. We kind of bounce back in late innings. So
There's a Lifetime movie script waiting to happen about the way this team comes back in the third inning every time, man. I tell you what. So top of the fourth we go. Let's see if the Chaos can return the favor. Once again, no meets are going by the rights of Chaos. So should the Legacy hold on?
look at the umps over there doing a little dance.
They're having fun. But you want to, you want a staff that enjoys the game, from coaches to umps to
Breaks up the monotony. You're here for 8 hours, right? 9 hours.
long day.
Long day. You might as well have some fun. At the end of the day, these girls are about having fun.
So here comes H-Bomb up to the plate. So are you guys gonna frame that ball, that home run ball out?
That's a good question. I don't know what we'll do with it. Maybe put it up in the room for a little bit.
Get in there and hit it.
You know, the first time I met Coach Darcy, I told her this. I said she scared the Jesus out of me, and then I learned how nice and friendly she was. About 5 minutes later, hey, are you Reagan's dad? Maybe. You know. Oh, okay, I got a jersey for you. Okay,
You can be loud.
she's awesome. She's very, very, very compassionate. Love her.
Passionate but loud.
Love her to death, man. Grateful to have her on this staff. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Holland up to the plate, followed by Birdie on deck.
Oh, nice.
That's
Nice hit.
caught by the shortstop for out number 1. 1 down. Here comes Birdie, and that'll put Cash on the plate, on deck circle.
You know, this team hasn't had any fielding mistakes yet, so it goes to them.
Clean. Cleaner than some Tide detergent right now. Ball 1 called low ball. So 1 ball, no strike. 1 out. 5-2 Legacy. Top of the fourth with 20 minutes to go.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Oh,
What a
my
grab.
Lord.
That second baseman for him has been phenomenal.
That's a college level play right there.
Boy, check that out.
Wow. You get a chance to rewind that one, folks at home. Rewind that. That was beautiful.
And that's why they're in the situation they are right there. They played defense well.
2 outs.
We
With
played
Cash
many teams where that doesn't happen.
dialed in, strike 1.
We've got about 18 minutes left, so we'll get another inning more likely.
Definitely not out of range.
Hard hit ball by
Just
Cash.
clean. Wow.
She got it. Ready to foul.
Save it first. Skidder? She saved it first. Good job. Good job, Cash. Never give up. Keep your head down.
Never give up. That's right.
There was a moment Coach Hawk was talking about last tournament. Do not look at the pitcher. Do not look at the plate. Look directly at first. Nowhere else. It slows you down when you turn your head. Don't look behind. Look towards the plate. Eye on the prize.
The rest of it will take care of itself. Keep your head up.
That in the back of your mind, that turn of the head slows you down just those couple of seconds. You know, we're talking blink of an eye here. And that's foul territory. Now I understand why so many people wear skipper and bucket hats out here, Adam. And the fishing hats. A little protection between you and the raining softballs, you know?
Yes. It's been raining softballs all weekend. Rained earlier this week, and now raining softballs. Shot I can do here. Staying alive. Right
battle Shiloh. Pitch number 5 on the way for Shiloh.
We can get a run here.
Run production, 2-2.
Shadow's got speed.
Oh my goodness. So we leave a runner stranded at first to go to the home half of the 4th. 16 minutes of game clock remain. So closing in here, Adam. Final minutes of play. Final thoughts.
Yeah.
The season as a whole, looking back over it.
I like this. Holland gets to play some catcher.
Yes.
That's good.
Holland's been working on catcher for a while.
Gives our Brazier too.
She's been working on that for a while. You told me first catching, putting Hannah back in the circle.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you don't want to can't give more than 3 runs for sure. I'd like to go 3 up, 3 down if you can.
It's been a great run, man. This entire season.
I loved it, man. It's been great.
It's been a fun, long, fun season. Work together.
These are the friendships that will stay with you.
Think back to the Bueller tournament. A few months back when you guys were in the frigid,
so cold,
subarctic weather. Practice after practice after practice. I remember the practices in the barn to Parisi, outdoor practices. It's been a fun ride, man.
It's been awesome, man. Appreciate it. It's been a fun journey.
And there's still time. We might see we
got a few more tournaments to come
a miracle magic happen here.
Holly, you got this, baby girl. Say you can and go you can.
Okay. So home half of the 4th we go. 5-2 Legacy. 15 minutes left of game clock. Final 15. Ball 1.
It's all right. Good job.
Home ball, no strike. Nobody on base.
Very vocal over there.
Very awake and alive.
Nice parking the ball. Get a bird. Nicely done.
Got the out first. So nice. Nice composure by Birdie to sit there and calm it down, take a step back. A half second doesn't make or break.
You're going to be accurate.
You got to be accurate. One base is better than fumbling up for a double. That was great. Great effort there by Birdie to make that. 5-2, 1 strike on Gonzalez. Walking the New Balance. Just something about those New Balances scares me every time. Every time a kid's up in New Balance, big things happen.
Championship shoes right there. Oh, that's good.
Up high, ball 1 and 1. Had a chance to talk to Hannah's dad quite a bit throughout the season, learn about their family. Because they did like a 10-day camping trip in the middle of like New Mexico.
I did, yeah. They really stayed out there. No cell phones, and it was.
Up!
Catch that, please. Oh, Lordy. So close.
Nice single.
Hey, you're right, Shiloh!
Yeah, apparently one of the days out there, it was so cold. They were saying like it was 35, 40 degrees. We have a little tent. Like, oh my gosh.
Just a tent. I call Hannah's dad the most interesting man in softball.
Yeah, he is.
So the Dos Equis guy, he's the most interesting dad in
That's
softball.
it. That's it.
So many cool things he does.
All right.
Making water out of tree sap or something crazy like that.
Good stuff, Holland.
Good job. Way to move,
So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
Hey, way to move.
12 minutes of regulation to go on this one. Closing in on it, man. We need a miracle. Inside ball. Runner will advance to second. 2 balls, no strikes, and an out. Just when you need it, too, a little extra wind to seal the deal. 3 ball. 3 ball, no strikes, in and out.
Need one of our patented double plays.
So clutch, as Petty Gas would say, clutchness is needed right now.
It's holding. You're good.
Nice job there by Holland grabbing that, keeping a disaster from erupting. So 10 minutes of game clock to go on this one. So runners on corners, 5-2.
Hey, come on, Chaos, you guys are all right.
Shout out to your parents.
Hey, we're not out of it.
You know, there's some shitty as Ash friends.
Or get permission
Hey,
first,
be
actually.
moving, Holly. Moving, sis.
Different time.
Absolutely. Different era.
Runners on corners, 1 strike, 1 out. Up high ball 2, and runner will advance to second.
Check that. Standard second base still.
Still in it, 5-2.
Get out of this with no runs here.
Oh, that's fair. No, it's not.
It started in fair. Thankfully, it did not even.
Close, but no cigar.
Is that the one that pitched that batted before that had that good bunt?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
This is a bunt queen right here.
Hey, number 5, you got one.
Laying down the bunt cakes over and over again.
Strikeout here would be very
Necessary. Sacrifices a run.
Yeah.
So brings one in, does her part, make it 6-2. That's a little cushion on this one. So runner on
Hey,
third.
one more, Chaos.
So 6-2.
Got about 2 minutes to play left.
Ready, be ready.
Strike call. Nice pitch.
Go back, Hannah. Go back, Hannah. Oh, he's got one. Sadie, be ready.
0-2 count. 6-2 Legacy.
Hey, one more, Hannah, one more.
And this
Sadie,
pitch
be
is great. Let's see if
ready.
we finish off here. Good stop.
Hey,
Good stop.
try to block it.
Don't worry about it.
Down, Holly. Yep. Hey, good pitch, Hannah.
Adam, you nervous?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what they do and get it out and get a chance at how to get it.
Here we go, girls. Get out of this.
Oh, foul ball.
Heads up.
Such a natural reaction.
You're doing really good back there.
So
This feels like what, bad number 7 or 8 here? And all.
deep in the count for this one. Not going away quietly. Blue calls time. Waiting for the ball to come back.
Right near the ball. That would have been off pitch.
Got it. Can't pitch two at the same time, you know? Or can you?
Maybe we should.
Maybe we're onto something. Yeah. If we pitch two at a time, can we get strikeouts twice as fast, Adam? Is that how this works?
That's how you get the double play.
Here we go, Chaos.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
And where's the heat?
Oh!
Smack the
Son of a biscuit
Oh!
to the fence.
Well,
7-2.
On the head up. You're all right.
at the end of the day, we still got the same chance.
Still time.
We got to get Silky out.
So 8 minutes to go.
We get a chance to bat.
Oh my. That breaks
Get
it.
home. 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 Tiger.
Oh, that's tough.
So 8-2.
They get one more run to take it. Can't get up another run. Nice
Courtesy
throw
runner.
from outfield. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Good stop at home.
Courtesy runner at second. 8-2 with 2 outs.
Hold it. Hold it.
So runner on third.
Game winning run up. Score. Should be 8-2.
Yeah, it's 8-2.
On, I'll be moving. You're all right.
Swings away from strike. Nice pitch by Hannah. Nice job. 8-2. 6 minutes to go. Strike called, making
Nice
2-1.
pitch.
Squeeze that glove, Hannah. Squeeze that glove, sister.
2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Hannah finding the zone against pitcher. Pitcher versus pitcher.
Oh. Can't do anything about that.
9-2.
They can still have one more run. It was 4. They had 5.
9-2. Strike. Nice pitch.
That's a good way to end.
So ends the
Let's go,
inning.
girls.
Anticlimactic.
So 9-2 ends the inning with a 9-2. So we'll have our final 3 at bats.
As they call it.
That might be insurmountable.
They might call it, yeah.
That might be insurmountable. Yeah. So we're going to call ball game. We do want to give a shout out to Legacy for advancing to the finals. Congrats to Khaos for making it to the semis, Adam. I'm proud of these girls. How about you?
Absolutely. You got to be pretty happy with the way the girls played today.
They will get a 3rd place trophy.
Very cool.
Like I said, man, a team like this,
Just a tough team.
tough team.
They made no mistakes in the outfield. They were really solid.
Learned some things today. Learned something about ourselves. Learned that we have the ability to hang with these taller. I love it. I love it.
We are close. We're so close.
Close. A little bit more off-season work. Be back for fall ball. Got a couple more tournaments.
Yeah.
So, guys, on behalf of Adam and I and Khaos, it's been fun. It's been a great ride. Adam will be taking the reins from here on out.